रेडी। शिवम जी आप इंट्रोड्यूस करें। चलिए। we are live। अब सभी का स्वागत है योग स्थल इंडिया के इस छठे दिन के वेबिनार में। और आज हमारे साथ जुड़ी हैं मेलेक इंसान जी जो यूरोप से हैं। और आज का जो ये वेबिनार है इसकी जो होस्टिंग करेंगे वो हमारे योगा के जो इंस्ट्रक्टर हैं अमन राठौर जी। आप होस्टिंग करेंगे आज का पूरा इंटरव्यू। तो मैं आगे अमन जी को इनवाइट करता हूं कि वो आए और आज के जो हमारे गेस्ट हैं उनको इंट्रोड्यूस करेंगे और साथ में उनका इंटरव्यू भी स्टार्ट करेंगे। अमन जी।
ओके, सभी को नमस्कार सौरभ जी एंड शिवम जी। तो जो आज की हमारी गेस्ट हैं वो मेलेक जी हैं। मेलेक जी यूरोप आयरलैंड से हैं। वो एक बहुत ही अच्छी योगा प्रैक्टिशनर और एक्सपर्ट हैं। वो इंडिया भी आ चुकी हैं और इंडिया में उन्होंने काफ़ी टाइम स्पेंड करके योगा के बारे में बहुत ज़्यादा नॉलेज गेन करी है। उन्होंने बहुत सारी योगा से रिलेटेड रिसर्च करी हैं और उसके बाद वो आज यूरोप में वेल सेटल्ड हैं। और इवन हम एक चीज़ और उनके बारे में बता सकते हैं कि योगा से और हमारी भारतीय संस्कृति से मेलेक मैम इतनी ज़्यादा प्रभावित हुई कि उन्होंने एज अ करियर भी योगा को चूज किया। और यूरोप से इंडिया आके मैम ने हमारी संस्कृति को बहुत ही बारीकी से देखा, योगा सीखा, बहुत टाइम यहाँ पे उन्होंने स्पेंड किया। और उनसे मेरी मुलाकात ऐसे ही एक वेबिनार में हुई थी। फिर योगा की बातों के साथ साथ हम लोग आगे इंट्रोड्यूस होते गए। तो मेरे को मैम से मिलके बड़ा अच्छा लगा क्योंकि वो हमारी योग संस्कृति को इतना ज़्यादा पसंद करती हैं। शायद ही कोई हम में से इतना पसंद करता होगा अपनी संस्कृति खुद। तो हम स्वागत करते हैं मेलेक मैम का। वेलकम मैम, नमस्कार।
हेलो, नमस्कार। हेलो इंडिया।
हेलो मैम, हाउ आर यू?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, we are fine, ma'am. As you know, Mr. Saurabh Gupta, he is director of our Yog Sthal, and Mr. Shivam Mishra, CEO of our company.
Nice to meet you.
Hello ma'am. Thank you very much for you accepted our invitation and give us your precious time. Thank you very much, ma'am. Welcome.
Thank you very much for having me.
Okay, ma'am, you can introduce yourself shortly, then we will continue.
I'm originally from Cyprus, but I'm living abroad the last 9 years. I was working in Sweden, and then I moved to Ireland for my work. So now I'm living in Ireland and working in Ireland.
Okay, ma'am, you can.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, ma'am, you can also share your yoga journey, how you started yoga, and your India journey, about everything.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so first of all, my yoga journey started when I was a kid in Cyprus. I was living in a very beautiful village, and I was a really calm kid. And I was always trying to escape somewhere close to nature and meditate, even I was a kid. But I didn't know that I have this spirituality inside me, actually. So when I grow up, I start to practice some asanas, but I was not expert. Like I was not master. I was not aware of that I was doing yoga, actually. So I think I was 24 years old. I moved to Sweden, and I started to work there and do my masters in Sweden. So I could find chance to go into nature deeply. I was taking like very long walkings in the forest near the lakes. I was meditating every day. I was practicing yoga every day. And then suddenly I just thought, why I'm not being teacher? I have this inside me. I want to help people. I want to teach something to people. I want to share this spirituality with people. So I started to go to classes in Sweden, but then I had to move to Ireland for my work. But it was always inside me to visit India. How is India and how is yoga in India? And I was just wishing to like compare Eastern and Western yoga. Actually, how is it in India and how is it in Europe? How people are practicing yoga in India. And then I decided to go to Delhi. And it was one of the best experience in my life in Delhi. Oh my God, still when I remember my Delhi memories, I feel so good. I really want to go there again. So my school name was Monarji Desai. I was living somewhere close to Jantar Montar street area. So it was so nice. People, they were so calm. The environment was so spiritual. I mean, my soul was just flying in India. I was like, oh my God, these people are practicing yoga. So my teacher was amazing, school was amazing, people, they were amazing, food was amazing, everything was amazing in India. And I just found myself there. I felt like, okay, this is a real yoga and we should learn this heritage from India and bring this to Europe and show people like how is the real yoga, what is the roots of yoga. Yoga is not just asanas. We just stop like selling yoga like workout. This is more than workout. This is something spiritual. This is something amazing. Then I just try to do my best with learning everything from my gurus and bring to Ireland to my students. Well, my guru Deo, my teacher was so strict actually. Well, he was always telling me, Melek, move your arms like that, move your legs like that. He was so strict, and I was like, oh my God, how rude he is. Why he is yelling me? Well, then I just understood why he is doing that. He was just trying to correct me. He was just trying to make me a better yogi, better yogini. So then I came back to Europe, to Ireland, and I decided to go to a yoga school, study everything like anatomy, yoga, and be a real teacher after seeing everything. Well, but unfortunately, I disappointed a little bit because it was not same like European education, yoga education, and like Indian yoga education. Totally something different. Totally something different. So, well, it was like a high school here, not like so much spiritual. I couldn't find the same taste, I can say that. But I learned a lot about the technical things, like a little bit like Sanskrit names and a little bit like anatomy and this kind of stuff. I want to share a few things when I compare the Indian teaching and European teaching. If there is any teacher or students, please listen this and try to get it. Because it's something very important for me. Some of our teachers, they were not correcting people when they were practicing asanas. And these people now yoga teacher. So they will not be able to correct their students too. So now I understand why my Dr. Guru Deo was so strict with me. Because he was trying to correct me, because he knows I will be a teacher and I will also teach this heritage to my students. This is why he was so strict. This is why he was trying to correct me. So it's really make me sad to see here, like teachers are not really correcting people asanas or, their movements. Well, so now, yeah, they know about muscles, bones, and some anatomical knowledge here, the teachers, but unfortunately they don't know so much about Indian spirituality and like real meaning of yoga, union. So as you know, tomorrow is International Yoga Day, and happily we are celebrating International Yoga Day now. And I'm just wishing to yoga teachers to understand real meaning of yoga, and especially you Indians. You Indians, please share your beautiful heritage correctly with your students.
We are always ready to share our heritage.
Yeah, very, very, very nice to say that. I mean, I know you, Aman, a little bit, and I know how a good teacher you are. Yeah, and I know you are also correcting your students, and I know you are also practicing spiritual, real yoga. Yeah, and I'm really happy to see teachers like you. It's giving me hope that I'm doing something good for yoga. I'm really happy to see the Indian teachers like you, like Gurudeo, like you and some of my other friends. I'm really, really happy. I know there is some bad teachers too, like only their aim is like selling yoga classes. And I can understand nowadays people are earning money with yoga. But please, I mean, this is history of India. This is heritage of your India.
Yeah.
So please just keep your heritage, how to say, without doing fake work. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, this is so emotional for me actually, like being yoga teacher and visiting India is so emotional for me. And my aim is to visit India again. Unfortunately, during this COVID, I was not able to travel to India, but I hope I can visit again. Yeah, so as a teacher, please always be ethical. Correct your students. I'm not saying be rude and yell your students, but please teach them the correct asanas, not just asanas actually, but also pranayam and like other limbs of yoga. Teach them how to be calm, teach them how to be good, how to be ethical. As you know, yoga is not just asanas and not just practicing extreme handstand and headstands. It's more than that. I guess you know that already as Indians. And I know you are professionals there and you're practicing, you're very flexible, you're very strong, and you're practicing amazing asanas, I know. But still, even if you are practicing trikonasana, like simple things, or cat cow, please do that correctly, because yoga is something for health. Yeah. If you practice asanas in the wrong way, we're not gonna get any benefits to our body. Yeah. Maybe we're gonna injure people, maybe we're gonna injure students. So we should always remember our real aim of yoga. So if you have any question, please, you can ask. Actually, I have many things in my head, but...
Well, ma'am, you can share your all experiences.
One question.
Okay.
Thank you for appreciating the culture of India, ma'am. You talk about the Guru Shishya tradition, teacher and student tradition. I want to know from you that any such incident which is memorable between you and your student.
Any what?
Memorable incident between you and your students of yoga classes.
Okay. Well, actually, in general, I'm having some small troubles with meditation classes because people always afraid to meditate anyhow.
Yeah.
Because I know it's weird, maybe some of you, but people in general, they are thinking, okay, I'm gonna take like cross sitting position and close my eyes. Then what's gonna happen now? Where I'm going? You are not going anywhere. Okay, you are not traveling anywhere. Just calm down. We're just meditating. Don't afraid. And they're like, okay, I don't want to stay alone. Where's my phone? Like, where's my phone? I don't want to stay alone. Like, okay, just stay calm. This is just meditation. We are not going anywhere. We are just calming down your breathing, your body, and your nervous system. Okay. And then, like, slowly, some of my students learn how to breathe and how to close their eyes finally, because they were thinking when they close their eyes, something gonna happen. Like, okay, I'm doing some magic or something. This is not magic or something. This is all about meditating, finding yourself, watching your breath, and just focusing on yourself, focusing on your body, and and relaxing your soul. So in general, I'm having this maybe funny memories with my students when I teach meditation. Yeah, and also when they see my pictures, like I'm sharing time to time, like some headstands or something, and they say, okay, I'm not gonna join this class. I say, don't worry, I'm not gonna teach you directly headstand, okay? We're gonna start with warming up movements, etc. So maybe this is the, how to say, the wrong approach of yoga. People are thinking they're gonna do like extreme things when they practice yoga. So for the most of people, yoga is something extreme. Like they never do workout, they are fat, their body is not allowed to do movements. They're thinking like that. But please, I mean, yoga is for everybody and for everybody. So everyone can practice yoga. It's not about your weight. It's not about your length. It's not about your anything, character, you can practice yoga just step by step, like small steps. You should start with warming up and see how your body is going. And I want to add something important here. When I was in India, in Delhi, and my stomach was sick, I had some trouble with my stomach. So before starting my yoga practice, some doctors visit me, and then my doctor Gurudeo, he told me which asanas should I practice and which asanas I cannot practice. Like for example, there was a wound in my stomach, so this is why he told me I can't do like so much bending asanas like Janmo Shirshasan, etc. So this has also surprised me, because in Europe, when you go to yoga class, they just take you in a class and say, okay, do this, do this, do this, do this. And, it doesn't matter for them if you have back pain, if you have stomach pain, if you have injured anywhere in your body. So this is actually really dangerous. Like, people are going there for their health and improve their health, to get some benefits for their health, their body. But actually, we are not helping them. Yeah. We are not helping them like that. We should always consider people physical conditions. When we are teaching, for example, if they have any injury on their knees, we should always say, okay, we are going into this asana, but if you have this problem on your knee, please do microbend. Don't force your body. If you have this problem on your back, please do that. Don't force your body. This is how we need to teach as teachers. I think we should consider people like physical conditions too, because we can't expect all people to do like master yoga, Everybody has different body types and physical conditions. Yeah.
Okay, there is a question from myself. You're talking about spiritual terms. Can you guide us what you feel in spiritual terms after visiting India and practicing in India?
Okay, well, this is a really good question, Aman, actually. Thank you for asking. This is, I think, the most difficult part to explain people what is spirituality, because they are thinking, they're like, okay, I'm gonna read this book and learn what is spirituality, or I'm gonna close my eyes and learn what is spirituality. Actually, this is not the way of learning. I think, first of all, it's your own journey. Okay, no one can help you to understand what is spirituality. No one can help you to be spiritual. It's the journey of yourself, how you find yourself, how you listen yourself. I think how you look around, how you look this planet. So when I close my eyes, I'm starting to watch my body, then my environment, then my city, then my country, and then all the world. Then I find myself on the space, you know? And then I feel myself, oh my God, I'm actually too small here. But still, this is my life. I'm breathing. Like, I'm alive. I should be thankful for that. I'm breathing. I'm thankful. And I'm here. But there is also other things going on around me. Like, we have animals, we have other people. So we have to live with other creatures. So it's like yoga, you know, it's union. Like, I don't know how to explain, but it's just something amazing to feel yourself united with everything in this universe. And when you feel that you don't afraid of anything, you feel like everywhere is your home, or you know, you don't have any trouble with anyone or anything. It's like being peaceful with yourself and with your environment to others. I want to add something else about here, about spirituality too. I'm also chanting, and I'm giving some chanting classes. I'm chanting Sanskrit mantras. And when I start to learn some Sanskrit words and Sanskrit mantras, Vedic mantras, I was like, oh my God, this is an unbelievable language. So unbelievable language. It just makes me sometimes cry, sometimes laugh. Like, I love chanting Sanskrit. So Sanskrit is also something very spiritual, I guess.
Yeah, man.
I mean, okay, like, you don't have to understand every word when you start. But I was searching the verse meaning of the Vedic mantras, but before I was not. So yeah, Sanskrit is very spiritual. I think people can start also with like listening these mantras and chant them, because also this vibration helps a lot. It's relaxing you. It's changing all your nervous system, your emotions, your thoughts. So I strongly recommend people to listen and try to chant Sanskrit mantras. This is something very extraordinary actually in Europe. Just some old people know like Sanskrit chanting. And people in general, when you say like yoga classes, they don't interest so much with chanting here in Europe. But still, I'm arranging some students. I'm trying to find some students to spread this Sanskrit Vedic mantras too, because I believe that this is also a part of union, part of yoga, and it's very helpful. I really love chanting Sanskrit. I wish to learn actually Sanskrit. I know it's very difficult. I wish to learn because it's something amazing. You have something amazing. You Indians very lucky actually. You just need to see what you have.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So if you have any other questions, I can answer.
सौरभ जी आपका कोई क्वेश्चन या शिवम जी आपका कुछ?
No, in this today webinar, we learned the important thing from the today webinar, that the journey of spirituality is such a journey that every seeker has to travel alone, and yoga guides us as a helper. So thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for having me.
You accepted our invitation and be the part of this webinar. Thank you.
It was a big pleasure for me, and thank you, Aman, again for having me here and inviting me. And thank you, guys.
And thank you so much for your time. I know you are so busy. I know you are so busy, but you give your time to us.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure for us.
Okay, hope to see you again, maybe in India or in Europe.
And you can, whenever you want, you can come India, and we will always ready for your hospitality.
Thank you very much. Same for
At
you guys.
Indian
If you
style,
come
at
to Ireland,
Indian
let me
Vedic
know.
style.
Yeah, if you come to Ireland, let me know. Okay.
Okay, I'm sure.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, thank you so much for your valuable time. Thank you.
Namaste.
भाई भाई
Exactly.